Hello, amazing traders, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Forex, and in this video, I'll be doing breakdown of raw price action reading and how to catch the direction of the market at the right time. Without wasting much of our time, let's quickly go into what has been happening in the market so far. This is GBP JPY, and as at last week, this market was selling seriously. Yes, this market was selling to this key level. And from on the 22nd of May, market was consolidating as at Monday. Market pick up at this key level. I was able to cut this movement and to this key level. And right now on Wednesday, market reversed back on Wednesday, and today is Friday already. Market has already closed. But within 2 days, what took market 3 days? Market emptied in 2 days, and that is selling side for you. When market is buying, it is always slow because during that time frame, it's like a car. To assemble a car is always difficult, but to demolish a car, less than 10 minutes, you can destroy $1 million entire car. But when it comes to building it up, it's always hard. So also everything in life. So on Wednesday, market reached this key level, which is as a sign of double top, and immediately the reversal, I exit the market. And right now, this is 4-hour time frame, and that market has been selling. But something exciting happened before the close of the week. Market break this trend line. There was a break of this structure. When market broke it, there was a massive buy. But because I knew that this is weekend already, market is about to close, entering this market is not advisable. So what I did was that I just looked at it and I knew that, okay, let's see what will happen on Monday. Before I knew it, like an hour later, market has emptied everything. This breakout, it emptied everything. So what is our expectation for this coming week? What is market is planning to do? Now, prices are fractal in nature. That is, when it comes to market, it's all about game of probability. As a Forex trader, as a trader, we do not trade based on certainty, because that certainty is one of the characteristics of money. It must be certain. But because we are selling exchange of currencies, which is part of arbitrage, we cannot base our performance on certainty. It has to be on a game of probability. It will be or it will not be. So now this is 30 minutes time frame, and market has been fractal. We can see that if we look at it very well in 1 hour time frame, it looks like a head and shoulder chart pattern. Yes, you can say this is the head, this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder, this is the neckline. But because of this manipulation, but there is a high probability that this coming week, this market might buy again. And why do I say so? Let's go to 15 minutes. These are the criteria of what I'm looking for. If market can break this trend line, so I'll be looking for something like this for perfect entry setup. In order to enter this setup as an entry, the best thing to do is to expect market to break this key level, because this same key level is what has been valid. You can see that it goes a long way. So if market can break this key level and break this trend line and retest, so I'll be expecting market to do something like, market has been consolidating here, which is proper. Then if market can come to this key level, break it and retest. So from support, from resistance level, once market turns to support, then that will be an amazing setup as usual. And if you go to 1 hour time frame, it simply means that market is coming here once again. And how many profit pips will that be again? That'll be average of 300, 212 pips. Yes, at least average of 200 pips. And that is the exact thing. So if you're able to cut this market now, these 200 pips, you don't need to trade again for that week. Because if you can do this 4 times a month, you will be profitable. Because it's not about buying and selling. You can be clicking buying and sell every 30 minutes, and you are not a profitable trader. Because what is the essence of you making money in the market and market takes the money away from you? Because once you become profitable, once you have an experience about the market space, one of the skill you will have or market to teach you is not how much you make as a trader. What is important in your journey once you have the strategy is how much can you keep. That is, you make $10,000. Can you try as much as possible to keep $6,000 to $7,000, no matter the nature of the market? Once you can do that, you are an extremely profitable trader. But don't make $100 today, lose $200 tomorrow, make $100 next tomorrow, lose $500 in 4 days' time. Why? Because you are greedy. So, as a trader, you must always be ready to manage risk. If you cannot manage risk, you are not qualified to be a trader. And those are the little things that can destroy your trading career if you are not careful. You cannot afford. You cannot. So you cannot afford to take anything casually. So you have to take it serious. So based on this entry, once market break this entry and retest, that will be absolutely perfect entry, a setup. And once you catch that kind of trip, the next thing is to go and relax and leave market alone. And that's what has been happening in GBP JPY so far, because this is my basic primary pair. Because like I usually tell some of my colleagues and students, it's not about trading many pairs. It's about trading one and trading it successfully. Because imagine, okay, this pips now is average of 200 plus pips. This coming week again, this one play out to another 200 pips, that is 400. If you do that 3 times a month, that is 600 pips. That is massive profit. Those loss will occur during those time. But when you win big. You win. Imagine your strategy is 1:4, 1:5. So which means that even if you lose 5 times, just single entry in the market space, we cover or we make you back to break even. And that is why that you must be patient. You cannot jump in from strategy to strategy from different charts, thinking you will find an holy grail. You have to stay with the market that resonates with you. For me, GBP JPY is my sweetheart. This is the market that resonates with me, and I have been trading this market for 3 years now. And I'll still be trading it in the future because I'm loving the pair every single day. Though it's one of the volatile pairs of all time. Now, why am I zooming out back to 4-hour time frame now? I just want to show you guys the basic of market structure. The purpose of market structure is to find a way to predict the directions of the market before it becomes obvious. As a trader, our goal is not to be a soothsayer. What we are all doing is to predict as much as possible, to examine, before it becomes obvious, to find out that what is this market doing. If market open on Sunday night now and market broke this support level and retest, I already knew, then that would be a sign that this market is not buying again and is coming back to sell side. No emotion, no bias, nothing, because a lot of traders, one of the causes of their failure was that they already have a bias that I want to buy in this market space. So when they enter market and everything is selling, they'll be clicking buy. It has happened to me before. That because everything in your mind is I want to sell good, I want to short good, and market is buying. And they keep selling, thinking that market will reverse back at any point in time, not knowing that it's not possible. It's not possible. So what am I trying to say? When you zoom out, check this market structure. This is the market structure. This is higher, high, higher, low, higher, higher, low. When market reaches key level, there was a break of structure here because market could not do higher, higher, low. But there was sideways market, which is equal high and equal low. Because if we click from here to here now, we can quickly say that this is equal high and equal low. It means that from here to here, market has been consolidating, which is from May. It means that throughout the entire month of May, market was consolidating. From the May 5th, the market reached this key level. It is still there until now. But you should not be scared. So if this market play out now, that is average of 200 pips. Even if you use 0.01, If it is NGN, which is Naira, you still make average of 40,000 Naira from this market space. And that's the most important aspect of trading and trading for a long time. It gives you the ability to understand the terrain and nature and the dynamism of the market space. Because it's not about clicking sign and buying and sell button. You need to be emotionally stable. You need to learn how to manage your risk. You need to be patient. You need to know when to enter the market. Based on your experience, you need to know when to exit. You are not just clicking buying and selling because your emotion feels so, or because somebody shared a free link on social media. So if everything about you in trading a career is all about the strategy you have been learning from different shops without being stable, different analysis with different idols, congratulations to you. Receive strength in Jesus' name. This is the best time you need to sit your ass down. June is already here, which is the half of the year. What are your plans? What are you doing with your analysis? So you cannot just click buy and sell. You need to know a lot of skills. You need to be emotionally stable. You need to have solid, good money management. So understanding those concepts will be an advantage for you when you are alone and you are running your analysis. Because the best form of trade you can ever make will be your analysis, not what someone suggested on social media. No, 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 no. To click that buy and sell button, you need a lot of skills in which a lot of traders will not be able to be profitable, not because market is hard, but because they could not have the tenacity, tenacity to be able to survive the losing streak, the sleepless night, the year that anything does not make sense, that they are training, you only few. But once you can break that gene to the next level, everything in your space is going to change. So that is all I have for you guys this today on GBP So let me quickly go to good analysis and see what has been happening so far. Now, this is good analysis, and this is 4-hour time frame. Anyway, I just drew this counter trend line. I discovered that this counter trend line was what market, because I was expecting market to break this key level. When market reversed, there was a pullback. I was expecting that, but to my surprise, market could not break this level and it was selling again. So I was like, what is happening in good analysis? Until I zoom out to 4-hour time frame and I discovered that, wow. First of all, what is happening here is simple. Market is forming chart pattern. And this is inverse head and shoulder. If this is your first time of logging into my YouTube channel, please click subscribe button on your notification and share your trading ideas with me on the comment section. Now, this is far time frame back to good. Market has already been forming inverse head and shoulder chart pattern, and this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder now. So, which means that once market open on Sunday night, which is seasoning session, and break this key level, then it simply means that gold, there is high probability that gold will buy massively next week. Yes, next week. Next week. And those are the things that you need to know first before you click the buy and sell, because you need to have a proper knowledge, proper advanced skill to understand the concept of the market before you click the buy and sell. If you don't know nothing and because you are receiving a signal group and you love trading, it simply means that you are postponing your hard work into the future. So it simply means that you are setting yourself up. Their strategy is not going to help you. And it's my wish for you to do well. So now this is inverse head and shoulder chart pattern. Rough, perfect. So with this analysis now, it means that for chart pattern trader, is looking for buy, not sell. For breakout trader, channel breakout, same people are looking for buy, not sell. And where are they buying from? From the retail space. So now in daily time, in weekly time frame now, in daily time frame, this is 4-hour candlestick on each one of them. And as we are speaking now, this is inverse head and shoulder chart pattern. So which means that this market now, as you can see, this is massive inverse head and shoulder chart pattern. And once this neckline is being broken, the gold will begin, gold also, that gold will always be moving in a very smooth way. As long as gold break this neckline, because once you break it, there is high probability that it might not wait again till the end of this channel. It might not wait again till the entire head of the trading session. And those are the things that you need to know. You need to understand this market cycle. Now, what is the nature of the cycle of the market space? You need to understand effective technical analysis. If you cannot run your analysis, run chart by yourself or explain it to others in a very basic language, then you don't understand your space. You don't understand the market. And those are the things that make trader more effective. Yes, when you have co-integrations of different strategy from Dow theory, Elliott wave, Wyckoff analysis, Fibonacci, support and resistance, channel trader, taking your career by the neck and be responsible to pay those bills. And this is all I have for you guys on good analysis. And thank you. I will be, as market play out next week, I'll be doing a lot of series next week and have something to talk about apart from my private one-on-one mentorship. So thank you guys for watching. Till I come your way again next time. Be safe.